Hello guys! Today I'll show you how I made the slow poly cat illustration. Firstly, I created the document and put the cat reference photo inside. I adjusted the artboard size to fit the image. The shortcut for it is Shift-O. Then I locked the layer and created a new one. On the second layer, I started making triangles. I use a pen tool to do this. The shortcut for it is P. When you click the first time, you create a shape. Then you click 2 more times to make 2 points of a triangle. And to finish the shape, you click at the point you started it. Well done! You made the first triangle. But to make the artwork, you need to make quite a few more. To create the next triangle, you either click on the new spot to start making a triangle, or you can press Shift and click on the point of an existing triangle to start it from there. Also, I like to keep my fill color white and have the thin black outline. But it's up to you, choose the color that works for you. If you need to move any point in the triangle, don't delete it. Just use the direct selection tool. Shortcut is A. Select the point or a few points and move them. If you do, for example, hair, pay attention to the direction of the triangles. Triangle should be longer in the hair path direction. If you do the same size and direction triangles, it wouldn't be much different from a program-made low poly. I put the reference image into Photoshop to remove the cat from photo to make the background. I use the object selection tool to select the cat, then right click and choose Content Aware Fill. Then I used the stamp tool, shortcut is S, to remove the remains of the cat. But it's an absolutely unnecessary thing to do. You'll see it in a moment. Save the file and drag it into the website to make your background. Play with sliders. Just don't make a background with many triangles. The background should be simple. Look at your reference photo and pay attention to how blurred it is. Save the SVG file and open it in Illustrator and copy the background on a different layer in your illustration document. The next step would be to color the triangles that you created. Use the selection tool to select the triangle, then press the backslash to delete the color of the triangle. And finally, switch to the eye picker tool to assign the color. Repeat this process for all the triangles you made. I find it the most satisfying part of making the artwork, because you don't need to think much and you start seeing the result of your effort. It's like drawing in a coloring book. Done with coloring, look at your artwork once again. You might want to add, move, or recolor some of the triangles. Okay guys, almost done. In this stage, you can do whatever you think is right for your art. You might add some details, might add some raster effects, gradients, all is in your hands. would love to see the work you do. Do you have any suggestions on the platform we should use for this? Maybe Reddit, Instagram, or something else? Waiting for your response in the comments.